So my wife April and I are here in Salem, South Carolina, and we came out here to hang out on this lake for a couple days called Lake Jocassee. And while we were looking for places to stay over here in South Carolina, this geodome popped up on Airbnb. Now, over the past several years, Airbnb has definitely become the spot, the website to go and look for very unique situations to stay at overnight. And I'm so glad we found this. This place is really unique and we're having a blast staying here. Now, before we take a tour of inside the geodome itself, there are a couple things outside I want to mention that make this place really unique as well. Right behind the camera right here, they have a hot tub. It's a private hot tub just for you and the people staying in the geodome. It's got these lights and stuff all around it. It's really cool. April and I have been using it at night. They also have a fire pit out here for the colder months. It's the summer right now, so we're not gonna really be using this. And then over behind the geodome, they have a zip line, which is like really cool. I've never stayed at a place that has a zip line like this. And then right in front of the geodome, you've got really good views of the sunset, and there's a very small alpaca farm, which they leave you treats inside to feed the animals here. They've got a mule, they've got a couple cows, and there are 2 alpacas, which is very interesting, very unique. I don't really know the last time I've seen an alpaca, so it's pretty cool waking up in the morning, seeing the sunrise, and seeing the animals out on the pasture. It's really just kind of a surreal experience being able to stay here for a couple nights and see all this. It's pretty crazy. So with that, let's head up here and let's give you a tour of actually what's inside the geodome where we've been sleeping the past couple of nights. So we're now inside the geodome, and the door's behind you. Right as you enter, you see the kitchen. They have some retro style appliances which give the place like a nice cool vibe. Over there in a second, you're gonna see this retro looking microwave. I like this. A lot of Airbnbs like these open shelving for some reason, but the kitchen, super nice. And like I mentioned just a second ago, right over here, they've got this retro microwave. This is more the kitchen area. Some of the treats for the animals outside, stove, a helmet for the zip line, really cool. All our shoes happen to be there. Then there's this little bar, dining room, table area. Right now it's just full of camera equipment. And then the main part of the Airbnb, the reason why you booked this place is this. So it's currently about 7 in the morning, the sun's rising. We can't really see too good outside because the condensation from the dew, but this is still like really cool to wake up to. And then the bed is right here, so when you wake up, you can just get out of bed, throw the blinds open, and you just get nice sunrise or sunset views, depending on what time of day you want to do this. Right behind the bed over here, we have this wood burning stove, which is pretty cool. And these 2 bean bags are massive and super cushy and comfortable. You just like kind of sink into them when you sit. Very nice. I've seen a lot of pictures of this place during the winter, so I feel like if you're here and it's snowing, this would be a great addition. Right now it's the summertime, so you're not going to be using that. Let's come around this wall. This is the main bathroom area, and really nice walk-in shower, standing shower, rainfall. I love these light fixtures, they're super cool. And then just 1 sink, which is fine. There's nothing too special about this. There's just a toilet and some shelves to store some extra towels and stuff. The place does come with robes. We've been taking advantage of those. And yeah, this is the tour. One of the cool things about this place is that it's all just one giant dome. And then you can see this wall right here. They just put in some of these walls to separate the different living areas. So without the walls, it literally would just be a big dome with a bed in the middle. So I like what they've done with the place. It looks pretty cool. And this is where we've had the chance to stay the past couple of days. Now, while the geodome itself is a very cool experience, you can definitely just hang out here and just enjoy the scenes and the hot tub and all those things you can do at this place. But the main reason that April and I are here is to go out into the local area and explore the lakes. We're gonna go chase some waterfalls, check out some waterfalls, and just go on some hikes. So here's kind of a compilation of everything else we've been doing while we're here staying in this geodome.
To keep it nice and clean, not freak out and cause a scene. I try to hold it together, keep it together. Not sure who I really am, just be cute and super bland. I try to hold it together, keep it together. Been playing it down, but I'm so getting tired. Now won't you meet high? 'Cause I've been feeling that crazy, and I need to lose control. So baby,
So, as a whole, this geodome that we've been in for the past several days is actually a really good experience, except for one really big flaw. On the listing of the Airbnb, it says that this place has AC, and it does, but from about 10-ish a.m. to about 6 or 7 p.m., the AC basically is non-existent. April and I came back from our hikes and being out on the lake where we were super hot and sweaty and 90-degree weather, and we came back to the geodome and we checked the thermostat and it was 90 degrees, literally the exact same temperature as it was outside. Actually, sometimes a little bit hotter inside the geodome than it was outside, and it was absolutely miserable. They have one box fan in here that kind of circulates some air, but it doesn't really do anything. So if you do plan on coming and staying in a dome like this, wherever you're at, I would not recommend doing it during the warmer months, unless you plan on being outside away from the dome for most of the day like we were. It wasn't that big of a deal for us because we were only back in the dome for about 4 hours during the heat of the day, during that middle period of the day when the sun is like up and out. But it was a really big inconvenience because it was just so hot while we were here, especially after going out and hiking or being out on the lake, being out all day, wanting to come back to some AC. This was just not it. But I will say, besides that, the experience of being here and having all the hikes and the waterfalls and the lake and the surrounding area has really just been a blast. Like, I might do this again in a colder month, definitely not in the summer. And maybe we should have readjusted our expectations, because I guess this geodome type of stay is considered glamping, so we probably should have expected not optimal conditions. I guess just seeing that the listing said there's AC set a standard in my head. When I think AC, I think I could control the climate at any point of the day while I'm inside, but that's just not the case with this dome. So if you do plan on doing anything like this, because I've seen a bunch of these all over the world, just take that into consideration during any of the warmer months if you plan on staying. That's gonna wrap up this video. Let me know what you guys think down below. Have you ever stayed in a geodome like this? Do you plan on going out to find one of these now that you've seen this video? Like I said, April and I have had a really good time, and I would recommend it to anyone that wants like a really cool experience, maybe for a couple of nights. I just think it's a good time. Unfortunately, it's about time for April and I to check out, so we've got to hit the road. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.